Previously on Euro Truck Simulator 2.
Pretty much the temperature in the UK at the moment. Well, actually, that's not true. It's been about 18 degrees. It's been quite nice for May. May's always quite nice. I always like to take... May's one of those times of the year that I always like to take a bit of time off because it's just delicious. It's lovely out there. It's perfectly... Temperature's just warm enough that you can wear short sleeves or a pair of shorts or whatever else is. But it's not too warm that you can't sleep at night because you're roasting. It's a really nice... It's a really nice level of temperature. Hello and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. You've noticed something, or certainly you will have done if you played Euro Truck Simulator 2. They've changed the interface. Look, it's all new. It's all exciting. I'm not entirely sure whether I'm actually happy with it yet, but it's all new. There's like things up here. I'm guessing that's where I am now. But it says there's a button here to see the new functionality. So let's hit the continue button. Below, the main menu provides direct access to all the core game functions you are familiar with. That looks about right. Okay, continue. At the top is the new status bar, which is constant visibility to help players provide player profile statistics and local travel regulations. I don't see any local regulations. Anyway, continue. The desktop button is always there to return to your desktop. Is it? Why? Why would I want that? Is it always there? Okay. And a permanent quick access menu is handy for shortcutting all the game's functions from any screen. Right. The updated drive button remains your connection to the driving world and ready to drive back on the road. Yeah, okay. And we've completed the tutorial. Right. Complete. Okay, so we've got jobs. Alright, okay, so we've got freight jobs, we've got quick jobs, we've got the cargo ones, where we've got our own external ones and contract ones. Navigation. We've got quick travel there and the world map. So the world map has changed, not significantly. I think we'll still have the key over here. Yeah, we still have the key over here for most of the things there. Got companies and things like that. There's a place to go over here. What else have we got? Has anything changed with the flag, the waypoint flag? No, nothing really's changed with the waypoint flag, so that's okay. So now I need to click here to go back to the desktop. So there's the desktop, right. Convoys is there, the lobby for that. My career, so career progression, what's happening, what I've delivered, what the loads are. That's fine, that makes reasonable sense. What's this one? Oh, it's a drop down for it all, for a quick menu. Okay. Close that. So it's the same thing as down here, but in a different place. So now I've got my trailer management, my garage management, emails, which I guessing hasn't got anything in, just the used dealerships, which we knew about. I've got the skills, which I've maxed out, of course, and then we've got the bank, where we can borrow money, but I have no money borrowed here. So let's go back. Company. I've got my driver management. Let's have the driver management. Okay, so if I click on Linda C... Oh, it's the same style-ish. You've got the relocate and add them to things like that. The balanced. Probably got some drivers that really need to be looked at, to be honest with you, don't I? Yeah, balanced training on them. Actually, they're alright. I think pretty much all of them are balanced training nowadays. Long distance. You've done all the long distance. You need to be balanced again. So let's put you back there, David M, to balanced. Balanced. Long distance. You've done all of that, Amy G. Let's put you back to balanced. It's kind of the default position, by the way, balanced. You've done all of that as well, Kathy C. Let's put you back to balanced as well. Martin, he's done all of that. He needs to be balanced. This is what's going on, by the way. We're not looking after our drivers properly. Or I'm not looking after my drivers properly. Back to balance, basically. Long distance is what you want, realistically, to get them started in the game. So yeah. So there's and you can also see them on the map. There's the locations of them all. It's kind of cool, actually. Quite like the map. You can see where they're all working from and where they're going to. It's kind of cool. It's actually quite an excellent feature, that. So, we've also got the... Let's go back to the menu. So, services, we've got the bank, used truck, the diagnosis, purchasing, hiring dealers, catalogue, we've got various upgrades. I never look at this, you know. I don't know about you. But I never look at the upgrades I get for these. I don't really do that. I don't know what this is. Experiment with various truck configurations. Oh, you can actually have a little look at the styling for it. Logistics map. What's this? Oh, where places are. Okay, I don't think I've ever used that feature. And what else have we got? Media. This is our photographs, spotlight, radio. This will be where I change to my music, which I'll do now. We've done that. So that's my music in the media. And then the settings, the save, load, quit, which is where we are, and options. Okay. I'm worried about this bar being on the top of the screen. I'm hoping it's not there all the time. So let's have a look for a job anyway. So we want a freight market job from where we are in Lithuania. And we just want to go for a little trundle. That's a bit too short. So let's have a little look and see if we can get something a little bit longer. That's 4 hours. Yeah. Well, that's quite nice. That Latvia one, because it's going to kind of take us over this direction. It doesn't quite take us into Kaliningrad, but it does take us over here. That's quite nice. I wonder if there's one a bit shorter that takes us to one of those ones that we haven't got already. We haven't got that one either, you know. I could almost score off 2 here with this simple journey. Well, this little side detour, we could almost do that. It's quite a heavy load as well. What have we got here? It's tractors. I quite like taking things like tractors and things like that. It's kind of cool. Okay, I'm going to set the GPS for that. What time have I got left on it? 2 hours and 42 minutes. I'm setting the GPS, and now it's going to load up the game. So, hopefully... Oh, look. Right, so our GPS has changed as well down the bottom right-hand corner. Slightly different styling on it. Do I like it? I'm not sure. Still gets rid of the F3, gets rid of it. We've basically got the speed kilometres per hour on the top row of that. We've got the gear we're in, which is neutral. We've got the damage to the truck, which has changed shape. It's now like the front of the truck. Then we've got the fuel, the bed, which slowly goes blue, then goes red, usually. I don't know whether it's going to change that. And then we've got the envelope, which is really underused, and then we've got our time. Other than that... Yeah, so the thing I was worried about that's going to appear at the top of the screen has definitely disappeared. I kind of like the aesthetic of that. It's more delicate. It's more delicate. I don't know about you, but I think that's quite nice. Our parking gate's engaged. Yeah, we had to resync to where we were as well at the beginning of this. If you didn't realise that, funnily enough, I was in this location anyway. So let's have a little look. Right, okay. So we're 18 kilometres away. It does. You know what? It does look good. It feels... Sometimes, you know, a new coat of paint, it's a bit like changing a truck, isn't it? A new coat of paint can be quite nice. I quite like that. That interface is quite a nice rundown of the new interface. Right, okay. So, if we just indicate... Oh, come on out.
Biege nach rechts ab.
I'll just check I've not upset the car behind us. I have not. Right. Down the road we go. Yeah, it's quite delicate, isn't it? It's a delicate change. It's a bit like the if you're in Britain, there was the BBC. I'm just changing the right lane here. Just go straight on. The BBC sort of changed its logo to very much delicate sort of black and white, and that was about it on the TV channel. And that was a very delicate sort of change that they made for the whole thing. I quite like that. Quite like the shot of that going across that way like that. It's like you can kind of see down the road. It's kind of nice. I like that. You see the fifth wheel there at the back, sort of just where we put our load in the back when we're going for it. Yeah, I kind of like that. I'm kind of liking the aesthetic there. Do I feel like the graphics are a bit crisper as well? I don't know. Do you think so? I don't think that was one of the fixes for the whole thing. It's definitely mainly to do with the sort of interface and the way that looks. I think that was the main change to the game. So that's what we can look for. I'm just waiting for this red light to change. Here we go. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Straight on. Now we're going straight on down the road. Yeah. 60 miles per hour, 60 kilometers an hour is the speed limit, and down there we're doing 60 at the moment. Plus the F3 button. Well and truly. Ah, look, there was over the red on it now at the top of the screen. Yes, you're losing the border is quite nice. I think they could have made it smaller. I don't know about you, but I think that could have gone a bit smaller. Do you not think so? Do you not think that could have been a little bit smaller with possibly the ability to adjust it? I think that's maybe where I am with the idea of this one. I like it, but I think it could have been. It's definitely more delicate. I'm not sure about the front picture for the truck's damage. I think that you know, we're kind of, I think we're used to that side view. The rest of them are all quite nice icons, but I think I kind of don't like the front view. I think we're going down this side road here. Yeah, we are. Oh, I like a bit of side road action. So here we go, whipping down here. Oh yeah, love a bit of side road action. Look at that. Bumping along. Look at that. Properly throwing it down this road. Said I can do 80 kilometers an hour on this. You know, imagine doing 80 on here. It's going to be ridiculous. This is properly gritty. Trucks bouncing everywhere. Joy pads going mental. It just absolutely mental. Look at this though, isn't it nice? There's obviously a house at the bottom of there. Look, somebody's house and things. But yeah, that's cool. Can't wait to get a load from here, actually. It's going to be cool, that. Alright, let's go for it. I was using the top mirror, basically, for that, even though I didn't look like I was using the top mirror. I promise you I was using the top mirror. So, freight market. This one here, take this job. Very much, as I say, a minimalistic style interface. I got no... I quite like the minimalistic thing. I noticed the waypoint flag has changed there down the bottom right-hand corner as well. A slight change there for that. Let's see where we are. Where's my load? It's there. Some tractors over there. Let's get my tractors. Oh, look at that. Some grass and stuff. Some seed. They usually put that. That's how they usually store it. You know, feed in sort of mass quantities is sort of done that kind of way. Let's have a little look at this before I kind of fully do it. So let's do the rundown. Back of the truck we have that horseshoe-shaped thing called the fifth wheel, and you basically have to hit that on the pin, which is the bit that dangles down under the truck. Can we see it? Yeah, we can. Just a little bit there on the sort of against the sandiness of the side there and the earth. You can see the pin. So we're going to push the two things together. Hopefully I am not too high up, because recently I've had to lower my trailer or lower my truck a few times. I'm feeling that I might have to do this here as well, but we'll see. It's been at an angle. But anyway, so we've got to push the two things together. I've got advanced coupling turned on because it was recommended to me very early on in the game. That was a beautiful bit of parking there. I can't ask for better from that. Let's press the T button and let's latch this on. The legs will go down and it'll latch on. So let me just press F3 because that's a cool picture. Look at that. But yeah, it was recommended to me very early on in the game when I was playing to begin with. Bobster was one of the first people to kind of, he resurrected me from non-playing. He watched my videos and he really enjoyed them, so he sort of said, can I do that? And then others followed, Hatman and Mark Middleton, who of course suggested the idea of you know, advanced coupling, which is why I thought it one of the best features you could turn on if you want to play the game for fun, for proper fun. If you want to add a little bit of spice to the process of loading your truck, that is the one to do. Look at that. I'm trying to get the shot of the truck without those little dotted lines there. Look at that, going down the road. Yeah, so wow. These are going to be the shots, by the way, from the beginning of the video. Anyway, so yeah, he suggested that as the sort of sort of spicing it all up along the way. It was not a bad idea. Anyway, down in the bottom right-hand corner, we've got our GPS. You know the score. We've got the gear we're going in, which is 8 at the moment, automatic 8. You can see that on the top line. Below that, we have our waypoint flag, which is now a little flag, properly flag. It was like an ugly flag before, but now it's a proper sort of geometric shape flag. And then they've got the distance and the time we're going to get in, which is going to be 266 kilometers. We are going to get in 4 hours and 12 minutes. There's something I've forgotten to do. I need to press M for map. We need to take a little side tour into this place. I don't know how we do this without actually causing loads of grief for ourselves, but we'll try it. There. It's a little side tour into there, so we'll do that one into that place. In fact, no, better than that. We're going to go. Hang on. Get rid of that flag. We're going to go to here. and we'll do that because I want to do. Let's do that. So that's 4 hours and 48 minutes to get to our destination. Plenty of time, to be honest with you. Let's press M to go back to the map or to the game. Let's put our indicator on, which we've already got on, and then let's push out. So hope somebody lets us go. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you. That was very kind of you. He didn't have to, but he did. He did. It's dead end in front of us as well, though. So thankfully we want to go in one direction here. So 4 hours and 46 minutes. So a decent length of time on the game today. Decent run. Bit of fun. How you all been? Have you been good? Last week, obviously, I was actually off, so I got to spend a little time doing things. And then, of course, I felt pretty ill on the weekend, which was a bit of a shame. Nothing like that, realistically. You know, feeling a little bit sick. So I felt a bit rough. Didn't manage to do everything I wanted to do, but I'm feeling good this week. I'm feeling energized, as they say. I feel, you know, like it's like we're top of the world and all that kind of stuff. But but yeah, I'm feeling quite good. So I hope you all are. I hope you're all you know, feeling good, feeling better. I hope things are going well. And I do hope that I'll give you 5 minutes of joy with my stupid driving here. So yes, some stupid news, and as usual, we've got Volvo creating its. I think I talked about this the other week. This new electric truck. It looks dreadful, to be honest with you. It's sort of very low and flat, and it's got huge batteries in it. I can't imagine that it's very good on the old sort of not economy of it all, but very good on the scale of sort of being. I guess there's a weight restriction, you see, for vehicles, certainly in the European Union. That's really going to put a dent in the amount that you can carry as a load if you're using electric. And I know that the people are going, well, but it's environmentally friendly. But plumbing in, we all know this. We've all realised the lithium mines are bad. Same with obviously fuel, you know, fuel and whatever else it is that comes out of the sea, and not sea, but you know what I mean, fossil fuels. They can all be a bit. Oh, look at the car here. Going to run into this one. There we go. That's great stuff. That's what we like to see. I love this back road, by the way. It's lovely. Look at that. No road markings on it. I've got lot of road works ongoing by me. There's a very big bypass that goes around my city, and every night at 7 o'clock recently they've been shutting it down to resurface it, and every morning it's reopened at 6 a.m. So last a couple of nights ago I was down the south end of the country, well past the Midlands, almost into sort of, well, I say in the Midlands. I was in the Midlands. Well, down the motorway in the Midlands, and I got home and it was about 9 o'clock at night, so I was kind of forced to take a, not a detour, but more, and everybody's overtaking me today. They're all going mad. I was forced to take a sort of detour to, this is the place we're going to, by the way, this is this place here. I'm just, oh, nice Lada. It's a Lada Riva for sure. I'm going for it. You can stay there. So yes, and I was forced to sort of take a detour through the city, which wasn't so good. But I'm quite pleased they're doing the road because I'll be honest, I don't think that really the council putting up signs saying bumpy road beside things is actually a thing that you should do. I mean, quite literally, they put bumpy road signs on all the roads that are bumpy at the moment, because I'm sure that you're all noticing the vast quantity of potholes that are out there if you're a driver, and you'll be thinking to yourself, why the hell? What am I paying council tax for? But anyway, that council tax is going well spent at the moment, certainly where I am, on redoing this road. And I'll be honest, it really was funny, because I was, you know, one of my drivers just done 19,280 euros. But yes, it was quite funny with this bumpy road thing. They were just putting it everywhere, blooming signs everywhere saying bumpy road. But I'm quite pleased to sorting this one, because it's dreadful. It's got a really sort of, it's got many a roundabout on it, and one of the roundabouts is just like, it's a cartoon drive. You know, this is a serious bypass, a serious A road, and it's cartoon-like when you go along it. You're sort of bouncing up and down, and if you're in your car and you're thinking to yourself, "This is destroying my tyres" the whole time as you fly along it. And we're not talking about potholes here. We're just talking about large sort of, you know, like golf divots or something similar in the road. It's just ridiculous. But as I say, they are making a serious attempt to do that. I was also reviewing the. I'm proper rambling today, aren't I? Really rambling. I'm really going for it. Yeah, I was noticing the vast quantity of trucks on the road recently with their full digital mirrors. Even some of the smaller models now got digital mirrors. So I passed just because remember back a while ago. Remember that wonderful time when I did when I had the. Oh wow, that's a lovely place to stay. It's a hotel. It's really nice. Big fields and grass and stuff like that around it. A little town, I'm guessing, down here. Or maybe a farm, but anyway. Yes, I was. Well, maybe not. A little town, little nice little place. You can stay there. Round we go. Yes. What was I saying? Oh, I've forgotten. Digital mirrors. Yes, lots of digital mirrors on even on the smaller truck brands out there. But I did see one of them DAF XGs with them. You remember that was the first time I think I had the digital mirrors in the game. That was quite cool. I quite liked that when we first got those. Loving the dashboard, by the way. The light on the dashboard is just beautiful. The sunlight on there is just it's really nice. It's a sort of setting. It's early evening. I love the early evening. When you've got the sound of the sort of, especially in this sort of early summertime, when you've got the sound of the swallows, sort of going past and other things, it's lovely. It's absolutely lovely. Oh, this is cool. Look at this. Look at that. That is very cool. Very, very cool indeed. Let's just lock that in on the Jeep on the cruise control, 80 kilometers an hour. It always seems to slow off though when the corners come on this. It's quite interesting, really. Here we go. Another corner. There's lots of corners in this place. Lithuania, isn't it? It's Lithuania. Oh, lights. I was about to go there. I actually thought that was just a normal corner. It's not. It's lights. I'm gonna have a quick drink of coffee while I'm doing this. I hope you've got a beverage too. Oh, coffee's awesome. Am I on go yet? No, I'm still on red. I'm going now. I'm on go. I'm on go. Start up that engine. Let's get going. Let's roar past this. Nice and wide there. I was at a local, working with a customer the other day, and we were working late, and I was in the showroom, and he said, well, there's nobody left. You might as well take what you like. I don't think he was serious. I'll just take that big one over there. Just let me take it. Oh. Nice. Using the mirrors, by the way, this is another suggestion. That was Bobster that suggested that the traffic the likelihood of traffic related sort of mishaps is slightly reduced from the options menu. That was a suggestion from Hatman. He suggested that. That was one of the things I've done. And of course, the only other big sort of change I've got is that I actually have the traffic density increased. However, looking at this road, you wouldn't think so. But yes, the traffic density has been increased. They're probably all behind me. I can't see them. That's what it is. They're all behind me. So traffic density has been increased as a little byproduct of the whole thing, and and I'm hoping we get to this place quite quickly here, so we can get in and out. It looks like we're going in and then out in a second. Look, it looks like there's one road in and one road out. So yes, and we'll score off from the place as well for this area. But yes, we you know, traffic density has been slightly increased. It's a way to do it from a console. Actually, somebody told me this. You activate the console and you can type it in. I love the thing. That's what I love about. I mean, I've been a PC gamer for years and years and years and years and years and years, and I love it when people tell me how to do things. No, I mean it in a nice way. But to be be honest with you, I have been a PC gamer for years, and I wasn't aware of the console. So, but it's it's nice that they do that and they tell me things, and that's really cool. I love a bit of dystopic stuff, things that are broken down. Anyway, we're going into this city. I no idea how to pronounce it. Dorgan Vipils. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, but I don't think that's anywhere close to what it's actually called. But yes, people tell me you can do it with the console. Yep, you can do it with the console. You can also edit the configuration file to give yourself more density. It's always fun. It's always fun to give yourself more density, and density is one of the things that I really kind of like on the game. So you sometimes get, as a result, you sometimes get somebody rightfully pointed out that you sometimes get, the AI gets confused and all this kind of stuff. Yes, I know it was experimental. They didn't intentionally give us the level of traffic for any other reason than for experimenting with the density themselves. So yeah, it's not necessarily a problem that it doesn't work better than it should. So let's have a little look. Oh wow, look at that, sun setting, and we've got the truck coming through here. There's a speed camera there. Look, that's a speed camera. Look at that. Look at the hogweed in the front of that garden. That's what that is. That's hogweed. That's not a proper flower. That's a hogweed. Yeah, there. Look at it. There on the right hand side. You can see it just on the right hand side across from the thing. It's hogweed. Anyway, yes, but it's. I mean, it's a great game. It's really good. It's really fun. But yes, you can change it with a console in game. So, but there's a way to do it in the description below if you want to. If you want to watch the video, help yourself. I get a lot of nice comments that say, yeah, very much to the point. It's literally 2 minutes long as well. That's the best part. It's 2 minutes long. You don't have to listen to me waffle at all. I literally get to the point and do that. It's probably the ethos of my entire life. Getting to the point about most things. That is very cool. Little lakey thing there. That's very descriptive. It's a lake. It's like a big pond. Let's go down here and go across. Am I in the right lane? Which lane do I need to be in? I think it could be in either or here. Very good. I'm on the way. I'm very good. Very good. 50 kilometers an hour. Speeding, not speeding. Speeding, not speeding. That's just to confuse myself. Loving the sun coming down. These lights are gone flashy green, red. Dacia Duster, can't say that out loud too much because you end up with videos about it on the internet. You get loads of them. Just Dacia Dutchers. Dacia Dutchers. The Dutcher is the obviously the upgrade on the original the Duster. No, it's not. Time to go. I think they're beeping at me now. No, please don't beep at me. I don't deserve it. I'm a good person. I'm a good person. The Dacia Dutcher. The Dacia Dutcher. I'm making my own car names up now. It's probably what it's actually called in this because it's not actually meant to be a Dacia Duster. Are there any other truck manufacturers in Europe that are as meaningful as the ones that are actually in this game, or is that it? I still think we should be doing one in Japan. I do think that should be a thing. I think it should be Japanese truckers. I think that would be absolutely awesome. I really do. I think that you certainly then you could have Chinese brands, couldn't you, as well? So you could really maximise the brands that you're looking at. I'm just gonna press F6. See where we're at. We've got to be in by a certain time at night. We're going to be there. It's not a problem. They're going to stop in a second and I'm going to go down here. There we go. And we're down. Past this lovely big church. We're going to pull in here and have a photo session. There we go. There's our photo opportunity right there. I don't know how we pull into here. We pull in like this. This is going to be interesting. Oh, wide. Don't hit the pole. I've not hit the pole. We're all good. Let's press the button and let's have the evening side shot of the city of it. It's a city. Look at that. Wow, I'm assuming that's a more. It looks almost mosque-like with the overall bits on there on the left-hand side, doesn't it? So definitely a church on there. It's definitely something else that side. Yum yum scoop, scoop yum yum on the bus on the trucks in front. Very nice. A lot of very important looking buildings there. That's a lovely sort of swooping down the middle, sort of verge in the middle of the road. It's amazing how many things take place at night during the summer. When I was coming back as well to pick up my cars from our office the other night, and it was quite light. They were out cutting the middle of the central reservations, so they were out cutting those. Lots of things stopping and going, but it was all good. It was all good. Wow. Oh, that's a cool shot as well. Of swooping down on the truck. Right, let's get out of here. Air pressure too low. I'm not sure what that means on the scale of things. I think that's to do with the brakes themselves. Do you have to let that build? I guess you do. I think it's all right now. I don't think it's taken long for it to build. So we're coming out of here. And we're going up here. Around this estate. Make a turning at the bottom. It's one of these cities that you go in and out of but never go anywhere else. Yeah, just in and out of. Bed's slowly going blue. I think you can really see it now against the new colours. I'm a little bit worried about my fuel, but we'll give it a go. We've only got 125 kilometres to go, so it's not far. Should be enough for 125 kilometres. I'm hoping. That's a clear road. Oh wow, train! That was cool. That was a very cool train going past there. This is a very cool looking city, actually. I like it. Not many pedestrians though. We're a bit pedestrian free, aren't we? I suppose it's early. Is it early evening now?
Biege nach rechts ab.
Don't stop on the train tracks. I get that. That's a quite sensible stopping place. Not on the train tracks. I think in the American Truck Simulator we have stopped on the train tracks before. It's quite sort of scarily, realistically. We stopped on the train tracks. I'm just gonna roll up to the line. Yeah, we have. We've stopped on the train tracks before, but we're not stopping on the train tracks this time. I'm on go. I'm on go. Let's get down here. Let's have a little look at this. And round the corner. And round we go. I'm gonna, as I say, 2-hour journey left, 124 kilometres. I do think that's clearer. What do you think? I think you know what this is. This tells me that every 10 years or so we're going to get a refresh of the interface. But it also tells me that they've I think they've very sensibly thought about it. I've gone through on the flashing green, which means go faster. No, but I don't know. It tells me that somebody did actually have a good look at the whole thing. I mean, I think the style of it back in 2012 when it came out, or the way it certainly was for the last 5 years I've been playing it for, the style of it, the other one was kind of what I would call an older sort of style, because it's more sort of pixelated and other things. I don't know if that's I'm describing this the right way really, but sort of more pixelated and sort of more stylized, I guess. I wonder if they're going to do the logo now, you know, the actual main logo. I'm hoping not, because for start off I do quite like the logo they've got. It is the style it is, but this is more plain and simple. I wonder if a number of years from now it goes back to a brighter, sort of more sort of, I don't know, maybe more like a truck. You know, the dash of a truck or something like that. It might do that in the future. I think that's what they were going for with the original sort of interface. I think it was, you know, somebody styled it in a certain way, and that's just the way they stayed with it. I mean, people pay a fortune, by the way, for user interfaces. User interfaces is a thing. People actually do want user interfaces that they find attractive and good to look at. So I can get a lot of this, you know. Some certain things about games that put people off is sometimes interfaces interfaces. I have to admit they've cleared it all up and they've tidied it all away, and all the options are nice and neat. If you've played the game before, you know exactly what you're looking at. At least the titles are the same. Maybe the icons are, as I say, a couple of two or three tones rather than anything else. Nothing pastel. I do think it's a little bit of a shame that we can't get implement a colour theme with it. So you know, we're stuck with the theme that we've got here, the yellows and the greys and whatever else is. I wonder if it'd be nice to get other themes. Maybe they could sell that as DLC. There's a thought for them. You know, it's just nice little you know, overview. So somebody who wants one that's all bright yellow, for instance, or bright green or something similar, it's probably something you can already do with mods, I bet you. But I'm asking the question for when I'm talking about supporting the company further with more things that they've actually, you know, more things that we can have within the game. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about more options that can be purchased, plus helping SCS Software as an indie developer. And this is the best place to be in the world at the moment, in indie developer, with companies like Electronic Arts promising more AI to make games that we want. Yeah, that's not going to happen, by the way. That's not how games work. And more in-game ads in major sort of titles. Yeah, we all love that. We're gonna, you know, those people who played the Battlefield series, I mean, they still own the Star Wars license. Oh yes, imagine playing, you know, Survivor with a great big advert for Aldi in the middle of it, or somebody similar. I'm sorry, Aldi, didn't mean to put you in the spot there, but you know, somebody else, Tesco's. You know, live a little, buy a lot of PC games or something similar. You know what I mean? The ridiculousness of it. It's not the first time I've seen adverts in games, by the way. I've seen them in racing games. Crackdown was one of the early games, of course. Microsoft there, first off, always the first to sort of look at it, but not actually the first to specialise in it and make it work. You know, they're there with there was a game called Crackdown, which was a really good game, and the adverts in it were real and live. Same with Project Gotham Racing. Again, Microsoft, first there with it, sticking adverts in on the billboards, you know. So for instance, one of the billboards is for Shoot 'Em Up, the movie. I remember seeing that one specifically, and a few other games that were in there. I get it, you know. I suppose in real games, I mean, this is a game set in the present day. If the adverts were on some of these billboards I'm assuming it's not in your face, were for real things, then probably okay. I think the American version of it, they've done that, to be fair. But the point is that you get your nice sci-fi adventure, and there it is. Buy your Weetabix or whatever else it is. Oh, did I not put my headlights on? I didn't put my headlights on. They're on now. Yeah, I forgot to put my headlights on. Yeah, so and it's only 7:35, and look how bright it is. I'm not sure why I'm putting my headlights on. So anyway, no, I'm hearing a Hoover going. Anyway, so yes, so you know, it's what was I saying? I've forgotten entirely what I was saying. Oh my God, I hate that when that happens. Why does that happen to me? Why do I forget? Forget what I'm saying. Yes, headlights. Yes, AAA. Yes, AAA games and the best place to be. Indie games being the place to be at the moment, where the creativity is, the love is for your games, and that's where you want to be. And I'm kind of putting SCS Software in that category because they've not been bought by anybody. They've had a catalogue of games throughout their time, many simulators, and I think that they found themselves a lovely little niche here that is one of the most relaxing games you can play. It really is. It's beautiful. It's a lot of fun, and it's so good. I mean, I've got a friend who's got, you know, nearly 5,000 hours logged on this game. 5,000 hours. I mean, I think I'm doing well with the number of hours I've got. And by the way, it's only about 365 I've got, or something like that. And I think I've done quite a lot of hours in this game, mostly playing for you guys, but because I enjoy playing for you guys and sort of chatting away to you. But the point is that I feel I've logged a lot of hours, and he's there with his 4,000 hours. It's just, you know, or 5,000 hours. I can't remember what number I said before, but whatever number I said before is the number of hours he's got. But anyway. with all those many hours into it, and absolutely loving it. I mean, he was involved in like the online community and doing cargoes and entire convoys and having convoy masters and sort of notes on the whole thing. And they did all the things, got together and drove together, and they had to have an excuse for why they weren't playing that night. How amazing is that? How much detail is required in that? That's just so amazing that they went to such an effort on the whole thing to kind of do that much truck driving that they had all of those things. Quite amazing, realistically. Right, okay, let's have a little look at this and see what's going on. Let's have a look at this. I'm just going to have a look. Brilliant. Look at that. What a view. There's still an opportunity to do that one as the view. That's the one. That's the one. Sorry, I've got being a bit disturbed on the side of me. My wife's just come downstairs to see what my son's jumping up and down about. I suspect he's jumping up and down because his television's not upset him, or he's turned it off and he's done. So he's making quite a lot of noise for no good reason. Anyway. My bed's almost full.
Am Kreisverkehr erste Ausfahrt nehmen.
I'm going round here like this right now. We're almost at the destination actually now. There's a lot of noise in the background there. I do apologise for all that. Here we go. Discovered another place. 35 Baltic tourists. We're doing all right actually. It's 19 out of 35 places that we've gone to. Oh wow! I like the glass on there as you enter in. That's pretty cool, isn't it? So it's like a colours glass as you go through. It's a very weird looking city actually. It's not. There's not really. There's somewhere to stay there at least actually, so I can go there for night. And we can go around here. Are we going to this place for? And then round here. And then we get a bit of a reverse in, and we're going for it. Wow! Tractors for the logging camp, or the forestry place. Watching the top mirror, driving right in, stopping, pressing that enter key. We can't. Where do you need it? Oh, hang on. This has changed as well. It looks different. Where do you need it? That's what I want. Where do you need it? Play it safe. Where do you need it? I'm not. That's a drive forward one. That's a reverse in. That's how right, okay, right over the other side of the yard is where they need it. So let's go look down in the bottom. I'm looking at the map down the bottom right hand corner. We're going round here and we're saying where do we need it? Now, Mark will say to me right now, use all the space, and that's what he says. This is what he always says. He says use all the space. He's right. You should always use the space. Now I can see space over here by this machinery that's grinding up the logs, and I'm going to come over here and see if I can position my tractors the right place here. So let's see if we can do this. Actually, we just realised those tractors look like they're used. What do you think, Mark? I'm crashing into that. Yep, that was poor, wasn't it? Right, okay, let's try this again. Let's go straight for a bit and then we'll turn later. So we'll just go straight for the moment. And then we'll once we get over this way we'll turn it in. I can see the edge of that anyway. I don't think I'm close enough to it. Let's have a look over this side. Yeah, we're okay. Right, there we go. And turn. And then putting this one and putting it down here. Oh wow, oh my god, that's amazing. And I was doing that blind as well. Look at that. Wow, did that blind and I've done it. That's amazing, absolutely amazing, getting that done blind. That's just amazing how blind I did that one. Brilliant result. Yeah, I kind of like the thing. It's quite dull, as I say. I think one of the things I'd like to see is as an opportunity to change the format a little bit. Let's do the navigation, though, and do the world map. And let's have a little look if we can find somewhere we can park for the night. I think we can park across the road. We'll go over here, like that. And we'll go back there. And then we'll drive, and we'll do that. That was a bit of, do you know something? Apart from the little bit of the fact that the background got me, that was a lovely parking thing from me. That was very good. I was impressed myself there. Perfect time as well. Nice evening, night, sort of in you know, and a nice sort of little bit of just an evening.
Biege nach links ab.
I'm just looking this way. Oh, he's not. I thought he was letting me out there with his caravan, but no. He wouldn't be that nice. Okay, and this way again. Right, we'll go in. And then into here for a nice stop. And then we've got somewhere to park somewhere in here. I'm not sure where we can park. Ah, just down the side here by the... It's perfect though, because I need some fuel as well. So let's sort the fuel first, and then let's park. So let's fuel for the night. I wonder what the facilities are like here. Oh wow, it's not exactly brimming with goods there. There might be some snacks in the evening. Nothing very exciting, I'm afraid. We'll get this thing filled up, and then we'll chuck it in the side there. So we'll get this filled up. Pressing that enter key, filling it all up, and then we'll be nice and wide awake in the morning. Wow, look at that. 796 litres. Lot of literage, that. Let's put this down here. Let's roll in here. And we'll stop there, right at the end. Just taking up the space. Press the button. Let's do the sleeping. And here we go. 5 a.m. start, and it's beautiful. Look at that. In the oil place. It's fantastic. It's really good. What are they doing with that car parking spot? They just stolen it. There's weird little things in that car parking spot. It's maybe where they put the fuel in. It's maybe where they put the fuel in. Anyway, right. So I've been your host, Real Genetic Demon. Look at the reflection of that window of the trees. That's blooming brilliant. Look at that. Those trees there reflecting in the front of that. It's just wow. That's really good. Anyway, I've been your host, Real Genetic Demon. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye now.